wanted to go ahead and get you guys updated. The last video, like home update video, you guys saw that they put in these beams. So these are the original. They just have to come in and stain parts of them. This is raw wood, but since they installed them, they're already coming apart again. So let me kind of zoom in a little bit. See how there's like a black line right there? So basically they're coming apart like they did originally. So I have no idea what's gonna happen. Luckily they didn't stain them, so they'll have to figure out what they wanna do. This was supposed to be done last week, but they didn't show up, which is kind of normal. Over here, when they come to work on those, I blue taped our cabinets so they know all the places that need to be like touched up. So basically this is called like the 1-year punch list. And when you move in, you do blue tape so they can see what needs to be like fixed, and then you do it at a 1-year update. I've had a lot of questions about that. But while they're here, we decided, I don't even know if I mentioned this like in my last video, but we decided to go ahead and paint the movie room like a charcoal. I wanted to do it originally when we were building the house, and then I totally like panicked and backed out because I didn't know what we were going to be doing with this space. My camera is like, there we go. It was a little blurry. So I didn't want to do black because there's a lot of black in here already, but I thought like a charcoal color would be really pretty. And I will say like 98% of the time the lights are out. The one thing I'm worried about is it going to glow as much on a dark wall? We're gonna find out. Here is the sample I decided we're gonna do, which is iron ore from Sherwin-Williams. I think it's gonna be really pretty. I guess I could stick this back here so we can see if it glows. Now I'll go turn the light off. But I think it'll look really cool because right now when the lights turn on, it's just not the vibe like this it is. So it'd be nice when you turn them on, it's still like really cool. So we're gonna have everything painted in here except the white oak. So this won't be touched, but the wall, the ceiling, the vents, like around the lights, we're gonna have like this switched out to like dark. So that'll be really fun. I think it's gonna be a big transformation. Plus I wanna finish decorating the space. Like we wanna get like movie posters framed back here. We wanna get some like lights to put in. Like we definitely started it, we just never like completely finished it. So it'll be fun to get this space worked on. It's a new day. It's several days after the last time I picked up the camera. I can't even remember what all I told you guys. But tomorrow morning at like 7 o'clock, the guys coming, the like team that fixed these, and then they're falling again. They're like shocked that it happened again. Now these over here, they didn't even touch because they were fine and they puttied them, but they're dropping down. Like it's hard to see on camera, but there's more cracks and gaps since they left. So they're gonna come look at these tomorrow. So yet again, we have to move all this, which is fine because we're probably gonna leave it that way. So today is Thursday, so they're coming Friday morning, and then Monday morning, the painters are coming to paint this room and then to do all the touch-ups, and then they'll be able to hopefully stain these, because we'll get this done Friday and then we'll have a few days to see what happens. But hopefully when the painters come, everything will be ready beam wise, and then we should be done. There's a few other touch-ups we have around the house, but they're not big deals. It's like floor tiles and stuff like that. But this room's gonna be gray very, very soon, and I'm so excited. We would have done it ourselves if A, it wasn't so big. I know on camera it doesn't look big. It's a really, really big room. Like, look how many like chairs are in here. So think about that. And then we have all this. I think I would have tackled it if we weren't painting the ceiling, but I have no desire to paint this huge ceiling, and there's just like a lot of walls, there's a lot of white oak. I don't want to mess it up. Otherwise I would have painted it. Like Savvy Weaver painted her room since we moved in, and we did it, but I don't want to tackle ceilings. They're just not fun, and it's super tall. Like our ceilings are like 10-foot ceilings, so it's just not ideal for us. So we're gonna have that done. So hopefully the next couple clips you're gonna start seeing all the changes. Not to mention, all of these blue pieces of tape are starting to drive me crazy. I feel like they've been up like a week and a half now. Doesn't seem long, but to me, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I'm so ready to yank them down, but then they won't know the areas that I want touched up. So I keep thinking like, I'm just gonna rip it down and redo it, and then they'll say they're coming, so I leave them up. And then they haven't showed a few times. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, just get here, at least get this done so I can take down the blue tape and everything else is fine. What do you see, Tiger? What's out there? Little guard dog.
Walk that walk and I talk that talk. Get on my level. Stare in the stop cause I want what I want. Yeah, I'm a rebel. I'ma do what I do, try to keep up. Ain't no one better. So get on my level. Make those moves. I'm feeling it, no stopping it. I can't lose. When I'm dealing it, I'm dropping it. I'm the realest, no doubt in it. I'm about the biz, count on it. Under the pressure, winning and pleasure, we go together. Fame and desire taking me higher, light as a feather. Walk that walk and I talk that talk. Stare in the stop cause I want what I want. Yeah, I'm a rebel. I'ma do what I do, try to keep up. Ain't no one better, so get on my level. How's it going down there cause the weather up is real nice. In my bag, fill it up, I don't even gotta check the price. Work it, take it, slay it, I don't fake it, I don't play it. If you buy it.
Okay, we got it all cleaned out. Now we just cross our fingers and our toes that they show up tomorrow. Because otherwise we're hitting the weekend and it just pushes everything back. And I know time lapse makes this look fun and easy, but it's getting old. So we've got that moved there. The problem is if this gets done, then this weekend we have to clear out this bedroom. And they said since they're painting the ceiling, everything has to be out of here. So like all this stuff's easy. That's even pretty easy. I'll take all the curtains down. These come apart like individually and the backs come off. So we're gonna have to take like all of those apart to get out of this doorway right here. The problem is this is staying. They may have to move it around when they're painting, but getting this sofa in here was like a nightmare. So the sofa's staying as of now. Why I'm in here, this is funny. So when we watch TV or shows in here, like for some reason, George always wants this chair. Like Savvy sits in the back because she likes it. It's Chase, me, and then he always sits right there. And occasionally someone else will sit here if we have like friends over, and he just like panics. He like paces. I try to give him like the middle chair if I'm here. He wants his chair. So my mom, who is Team George, had this made for him, reserved for the dog, so that no one will come in and take his chair. She was like, nope, we're not gonna do that. That's George's seat. So now he's got it reserved for himself. And then Tiger just sits on me. He likes the blanket. So he will stay wherever I am, but George wants that seat right there.
We go together. Fame and desire taking me higher, light as a feather. Get on my level.
Okay, it is now Sunday, which means they're supposedly coming tomorrow morning.
Supposedly.
We hope, because we're gonna take apart our movie room. So we gotta take all of this out. And like all of this is already a mess, which we like did a little setup here for the weekend just so we had a place to sit. But like I'm over the blue tape. I'm over our sectional being in the dining room. I like things clean and organized and normal. And now we're about to destroy another room. So fingers crossed they show up tomorrow. It's done in 2 days and then I get my life back. But until then, we're gonna clear all of this out. But if you guys wanna know how my mental state is right now, I feel like my house is destroyed. So that room's destroyed. We had to move everything in here. So this is all destroyed. You come out to our living room and this stuff is all gonna be in Chase's office. So his office is about to be destroyed. So we have no living room, The dining room has like our whole sectional in it, the rug. Like I said, Chase's office. I feel like everything's just a mess right now. I will be so glad when everything's back to normal, and I am so sick of all the blue dots on everything. But it's gonna be worth it when it's all done. We're still having beam issues, but they're coming to look at them tomorrow as well. So hopefully we get that figured out soon. Okay, day 1 is complete. I really didn't get to film much. I was locked in my bedroom with the boys, but Chase got one little clip, so I'm gonna insert it here.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me.
Okay, so I'm gonna take you in there here in a second and show you what it looks like. They got a lot done here. Like all my blue tape is gone. I'm so excited. The cabinets look brand new again. We had like a lot of gaps like right here. So they took trim, you can't even tell now, but they added like a whole trim board here and stained it. They came in and did some like caulking and putting, but they're gonna come stain tomorrow, so I can't do my living room back yet. I'm trying to take the wins though, at least the blue tape's gone. Sorry, my camera was not wanting to focus, but the cabinets are done. These will be worked on tomorrow. They're gonna get here at like 7:30, so that should be done. And then they are gonna finish tweaking this bedroom back here, just if there's any touch-ups. I will say after this clip, you're gonna see me clean. They had to like sand all of these, and so there's dust everywhere. You can't really see it, but it's here, I promise.
Baby, get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love.
Okay, but right here you can already see a sneak peek. I am gonna take you in here, But I'm not gonna show us putting everything back because I'm gonna do like a whole room makeover in this space. And it's hard to tell anyways because the light's coming in, but that's kind of good. I'm really debating putting all the black leather chairs in here. I think it'd look really good. Like that's what we chose, this like dark charcoal with the black. It would look so good. However, I keep getting this vision in my head of like our big sectional here that's in our living room. Like it's seen better days, you know what I mean? Like I almost need something newer in our living room, and I thought how cool would it be to have like a big cozy sectional in here with like, I would go buy the matching ottoman where we could just like lay on it and it's like a big cloud bed. There are very few times a year, maybe 1 or 2 days where my entire family watches a movie in here. But if there was a sectional in here, this room would get used more because we host so much that people end up sleeping on our sofa. They could be in here with their own like bathroom and the door shut. Like we could throw all the kids in here. It would be like perfect. So I don't know what the next video is going to be. Me and Chase are kind of like, we're not butting heads. He's just like, without a doubt, like it's stay in a movie room because I fought him and tried to get a workout room put in here. Me and Savannah were like pushing strong. And he was like, no, we need a movie room. So for now, we're going to do the movie room. But I'm debating like what style now. Either way, I'm so glad we did the walls. They're still drying. So if it looks funny. And they're going to finish up tomorrow. But the question is what style movie room are we doing? Stay tuned. That video is going to be coming out very soon. I don't even know what the video is going to be yet. So time will tell. If you're looking at iron ore as a paint, oh my gosh, do it. It is gorgeous. Like it is so pretty. This camera's not doing it justice because like there's no lights on in here and this light's shining in. It's wet, but just know it is like gorgeous. But I will try to get more clips tomorrow of them working. And then we still have to have, I don't know if it'll make it in this video because I don't know when they're coming out, but we still have to have the electrician out to add lighting. We still have to have, there was something else. We still need like a few cabinets fixed. I can't remember what all. It's just like that 1 year, you know, update of everything. But we're at least making progress. I was really hopeful that we could at least like put this furniture back tonight. And then I was less worried about that. But then I was like, well, at least we can put that furniture back in there. But I don't think we can since they're going to be doing touch-ups. So 1 more day of craziness. It's not bothering me at all, I promise. Not at all. Okay, it's already so much better. Just a lot of dust out. I'm probably gonna run my like air purifier in here just for a few hours to let it clean up the air. But I'm not gonna mop because they're gonna be back in tomorrow. I wanted to at least get up a ton of stuff on the ground. They were just like in and out all day. They were sanding these beams, so at least we got like a fresh start. But like I said, I'm not gonna like deep clean because they're gonna come in tomorrow with all their stuff so they can work up here. So I got done just what I needed to. I'm sure I'm gonna do one more update tomorrow and then end it, but it's a process, but it's getting done. Okay, it's the next day. I was gonna do an update. I'll show you a clip right here of what the living room looks like. But once again, we're crammed back on our side of the house. Luckily, I have the laundry room right there, so we just keep using that. I've got it cracked right now, just because I'm coming in and out. I have fans. We had to leave. Savvy had a doctor's appointment, so we like locked the boys in here. But the smell is so strong, like the stain and the lacquer and all of that. So I have our window open even though it's hot outside. But we're basically just like back living in this space again. So I'm trying to block out the smell some with this and that. We had a food we picked up while we were out, but basically we were just like living on this side of our house. I'll be so glad when it's done. But we're definitely trying to air it out because it is strong. Isn't it, George? He keeps sticking his head out too for fresh air. So what's nice is we can get through here if we need to. Like we can get out to take him to the backyard, but I can set Tiger over easily. I can climb through this because it opens up all the way. It's just a little hard for George because we can't really pick him up. Yeah, so we gotta walk you around. Tiger's the easy one though. I can just set him out and he'll come back when he's done. Okay, so here's an update. They're outside in their van eating, and so I'll film now. I'm weird. I don't want to film workers while they work. Chase is like, just do it. And I'm like, no. So it's going. They've definitely been here a lot longer, like over the 2 days than we thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a couple hours. 2 days. Yeah. It's like all day long, but it's going to be done. Yeah. Okay, I'll show you in here real fast. I think they did all the final touch-ups on the movie room, so this room should be done. It's just like drying. Yeah, so the vents were pretty bad yesterday. They said they would be, but they finished those. They took off all the like coverings on the floor, so I think this room's ready. I'm gonna turn on the fan so it can be drying, because when they leave this evening, we're gonna start working on this space. And when I say work on this space, you'll find out what that means in an upcoming video, maybe the next video. Oh, right here you get a good like idea of the color. So this is black, this is iron ore. It's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. So it's definitely a charcoal, it's like a dark gray, but I thought it was gonna be closer to the black. I mean, it's still super pretty, but if you're wanting like a, I can't tell if it's charcoal or black. Yeah. Wouldn't you say that? Like if you want it to be closer to black, this is not your color. Because it's definitely just a dark gray.
It's like our building outside.
Yeah,
like
but see, it's even darker. I'm not gonna be able to do it with my camera, but even your building, it's darker. I personally love it.
I love it too. And I will say, once the
black
curtains are up, it's gonna be black.
You're gonna have like contrast. Yeah, and it will seem darker once we block out the light. Yeah. But if you're wanting a really dark gray, almost black, this isn't it. This is definitely like a dark gray, but I think it's gorgeous. Especially like with the white oak. I think it's super pretty. And like I said, I'll show you once we hang the curtains, and then I'll probably end the video there, because we'll start the movie room makeover, which we have no idea what the ending's gonna be.
We don't.
Either one of us. So stay tuned for that video. But I did want to just go ahead and show you guys an update of my house. It just won't stop.
1 year later.
It just keeps getting worse and not better, but it's gonna be worth it. Okay, it is officially done. The beams look amazing. We have about 5,000 flies in the house from the doors being open, but Chase is having fun killing them. So what I'm gonna do now, because we're not sure about the movie room yet, I'm gonna start filming that video next. But now I'm gonna set up this living room like I did before and just like stage it. If I arranged it different, because if I move the sectional in there to the movie room, I can set up and buy new furniture for in here that's gonna be different, but I wanna see if I'd like 2 sofas and 2 chairs. I've staged it like this before, like you guys may remember the video, but I'm gonna try it again, and we're just gonna baby step this thing out until the house looks completely different, or everything's gonna end up right back where it started. Who knows at this point, but more videos to come.
Behind your eyes, the way you're talking, it's a cheap disguise.